You work hard, you're skilled, you put in the hours, but somehow no one seems to care. Your product? Overlooked. Your talent? Underpaid. Meanwhile, others with half your ability thrive. It's not that you're missing value, it's that the world doesn't see it. And in this world, perception is more valuable than truth. So, if you've ever wondered why you're not making money, you're about to discover the law that separates the rich from the forgotten. The law of perceived value. People do not pay for what is real. They pay for what they believe is real. Value in society is not absolute. It's a story, one that others agree to believe. A Roman philosopher once said, "Men value things not for what they are, but for what they seem." Centuries later, the luxury industry would prove him right. A $50 handbag and a $5,000 handbag may come from the same factory, but the logo, the aura, the myth behind it, that's what people pay for. Money follows belief, and belief follows perception. To master money, you must learn to shape perception, to make others see your worth before they experience it. That's the hidden art behind wealth, influence, and every successful empire. In 1888, a man named Nikola Tesla unveiled one of the greatest inventions in history, the alternating current motor. It was revolutionary, efficient, decades ahead of its time, but few listened. Because while Tesla was a genius, he was a terrible salesman. He dressed poorly, spoke obsessively, and refused to play the game of appearance. Investors ignored him. They said he was too eccentric. Meanwhile, another man, Thomas Edison, sold inferior inventions with theatrical confidence. He staged demonstrations, made headlines. He understood that the world rewards performance, not purity. Tesla gave the world light, but died broke. Edison gave the world a show and died wealthy. The difference wasn't intelligence, it was perceived value. And this story repeats today in business, art, and everyday life. The better product doesn't always win. The better story does. Let's decode why this law governs so much of modern life and why most people unknowingly sabotage their own value. Number 1, value is an illusion, but a useful one. From ancient gold coins to modern NFTs, money itself is built on shared imagination. A piece of paper only holds power because people agree it does. So when you struggle to make money, it's often because you're trying to prove reality instead of shaping belief. The lesson? Stop arguing for your worth. Start displaying it. People don't buy products, they buy signals, cues that tell them what something means about them. That's why luxury brands invest more in image than innovation. They know the mind doesn't seek truth, it seeks status. Number 2, people judge you before they know you. Within 7 seconds, the human brain decides your worth. Your tone, posture, visuals, all transmit data faster than your actual skill ever can. If you speak timidly, dress carelessly, or price yourself too low, you've already told the world how to treat you. It's not arrogance to manage perception, it's strategy. Think of it this way. People treat you based on what they see, not what you mean. Number 3, cheap is expensive. The paradox of pricing. Here's the irony. Lowering your price doesn't make people buy. It makes them distrust you. Because humans equate price with quality. If your service costs less, It signals uncertainty, even if it's better. When Apple launched the iPhone, it wasn't the first smartphone, but it was the first to make one feel luxurious, and people lined up to pay more. High price creates high belief. That's the paradox of perceived value. Number 4, the social mirror. Value is assigned by others. Value doesn't exist in isolation. It's a social contract. If others see people talking about you, reviewing you, admiring you, they assume you're valuable. That's why social proof is a psychological weapon. A person with 10 testimonials appears trustworthy. A person with 0, even if skilled, seems risky. In a world of noise, visibility becomes validation. Number 5, confidence is the currency of perception. Finally, the ultimate multiplier, confidence. When you act as if your value is undeniable, others follow suit. Confidence is contagious. It tells the brain, if he believes it this deeply, maybe he's right. That's why people follow leaders who seem sure even when they're wrong. Now that you understand the law, how do you apply it? Let's translate this into steps: practical, powerful, and psychological. Step 1, control your first impression. Audit how you appear before you speak. Your environment, clothing, tone, even your social media all broadcast value. Ask, what does my presentation say about my price? If it says cheap, raise it. If it says confused, clarify it. Because people don't buy improvement, they buy certainty. Step 2, package your work like a luxury product. Whatever you sell, product, skill, or service, wrap it in excellence. Crisp visuals, clear messaging, professional photos, fewer words, more confidence. People assume quality from design. As Apple proved, simplicity signals mastery. Step 3, use scarcity and positioning. Scarcity increases perceived value. Don't make yourself endlessly available. Don't chase, attract. Raise your rates, limit your clients. Announce waiting lists, not discounts. People want what they can't easily have. And the harder it is to access you, the more desirable you become. Step 4, tell a story, not a resume. Facts inform, stories convert. Humans are wired for narrative. When you share the why behind your brand or your struggle, people feel your value. They don't just calculate it. The richest brands sell identities, not items. You're not selling coaching, design, or consulting. You're selling status transformation. Step 5, broadcast proof. Record results, gather testimonials. Show your wins publicly, not arrogantly, but confidently. When others validate you, the mind shortcuts. If others believe, I should too. That's social proof in action. And finally, the mindset shift that changes everything. Never say, I need people to see my value. Say, I need to show people my value so they feel it. That's how money begins to chase you, not the other way around. Imagine 2 designers, both talented. One charges $100, desperate for clients. The other charges $2,000, turns down half of them, and speaks with calm authority. Who do people believe is better? The one who believes he is. That's the law at work, the law of perceived value. Let's distill everything. People don't pay for your time. They pay for what your time represents. You can be skilled and broke,
or skilled and perceived as valuable. The difference is presentation. Remember these truths. Reality matters less than appearance. Perception creates belief, and belief creates wealth. If you don't define your worth, the world will discount it. So in the game of power, your value must be seen to be believed. So don't hide your brilliance behind humility. Project it strategically, deliberately, unapologetically, because wealth doesn't chase talent. It chases signal. If this episode opened your eyes to the hidden mechanics of power and perception, subscribe to Power Decoded. Here, we don't chase success, we decode it.